Strait a narrow passage of water connecting two seas. The U.S. Navy might act against boats in the Strait of Hormuz. Pocketing taking money for oneself, especially dishonestly. The officer is accused of pocketing $500,000 from the bet. Harrowing, extremely distressing, or disturbing. People saw harrowing images of hikers running away from the volcano. Allegedly claimed to be true but not yet proven. He was arrested for allegedly planning a mass shooting in the city. Presumed supposed to be the case based on probability. The presumed top athlete is watching the draft from his house. Erupting, breaking out suddenly, or shooting out ash. Shots were erupting near the busy food court earlier today. Dispute, an argument or disagreement. A simple dispute at the store quickly turned into a gunfight. Scrambling, moving hurriedly, or struggling to achieve something. Shoppers were scrambling to get out of the building safely. Acre, a unit of land area. The forest fire has already burned a 5,000-acre area. Meteorologist, a weather expert. Our senior meteorologist is following the path of the dangerous fires. Hail, pellets of frozen rain. The storm brought large hail and damaging winds to the area. Showdown, a final test or confrontation. There is a major showdown coming in the narrow sea tonight. Blockade, sealing off a place to prevent entry. The military is currently enforcing its own naval blockade. Cargo goods carried on a ship or vehicle. Masked men were seen boarding the commercial cargo ship. Regime, a government, especially an authoritarian one. Trump insisted the regime is fractured and in turmoil. Turmoil, a state of great disturbance or confusion. The nation is facing political turmoil and internal chaos. Fractures, cracks, or divisions. There are no clear fractures within the core leadership group. Core, the central or most important part. The core decisions are usually made by a small group of people. Outset, the start or beginning. He predicted the length of the conflict at the very outset. Disgrace, loss of reputation, or a shameful person. The leader called the former official a complete disgrace. Spending, paying out money. Americans might end up spending more on gasoline this week. Talks, formal discussions or negotiations. Broad talks to end the war are not yet scheduled on the books. Raid, a sudden attack or search. He bet on the outcome of the secret raid before it happened. Snatch, to grab or seize quickly. The special forces moved in the dark to snatch the target. Praised, expressed warm approval. The commander praised the troops for their bravery during the mission. Troops, soldiers, or armed forces. Highly trained troops worked together to capture the leader. Fraud, deception for personal gain. The man is now charged with fraud and misuse of information. Prosecuting, conducting legal proceedings against someone. The government is prosecuting him for exploiting inside knowledge. Exploiting, making use of a situation unfairly. He was accused of exploiting his position for personal gain. Preliminary, proceeding or done in preparation. A preliminary report on the airport collision is available now. Impending, about to happen. They did not receive any alerts of an impending collision. Transponder, a device for transmitting radio signals. The fire truck did not have a transponder to send signals. Plume, a long cloud of smoke or ash. A massive plume of ash rose high into the air from the volcano. Plea, a formal statement by a defendant in court. The lawyer entered a not guilty plea for the defendant today. Assault, a physical attack. The victim suffered injuries from a violent physical assault. Blunt, not sharp, and used for heavy impact. He used a variety of blunt objects to commit the crime. Culinary, related to cooking. The chef is famous for his great culinary skills and recipes. Federation, an organization or group of societies. He received a prestigious award from the National Federation. Prestigious, having high status or reputation. Winning this industry honor is one of the most prestigious events. Reclassifying, putting into a different category. The agency is reclassifying the drug to a less dangerous level. Recreational, done for enjoyment when not working. The new law does not allow recreational use of the substance. Cochlear, related to the inner ear. A cochlear implant can help restore sound for some people. Aquarium, a tank or building for aquatic animals. The rare lobster will be headed to a local aquarium soon. Raiders, a professional football team name. The Raiders are expected to choose a new quarterback tonight. Shakeups, large-scale changes in an organization. We expect to see some major shakeups in the first round today.